My gorgeous, sparkly, scrumptious, delicious, juicy Cancer. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading. How's everyone doing? Boo-boo. Happy full moon. It is August the 1st. It's the full moon, and the energy is deep, deep, deep. It's a super moon. Expect all the crazy to come out today, boo-boo. Abracadabra. So today we're going to do the classic you versus them. We're going to see what is going on between you and your person, my baby. Whatever that means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble, dating, marriage. Let me know in the comments below as well. Do you have any plans for the full moon? Are you doing magic? Are you going on a date? Are you just being scrumptious? All right, baby. Already the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords is coming out, baby. Somebody wants to talk to you, Cancer. They want to talk to you about what you had in the past. So there's a connection here that seemed like it had a future. Could be for you, those of you who had an established connection here. It's somebody you had a family with, have a family with. They want to talk to you about that. They kind of want to argue as well. The Knight of Swords is someone who does want to argue a little bit, but it's someone who's missing home. And if it was a bimbo, himbo, anyone between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, it is somebody who saw a future with you. They want to talk to you. Could be fast in, fast out energy, or something could have happened in Gemini season that was not so scrumptious. So let's see. Please show me, angels of love, what is happening here for Cancer in their little bit belt. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, so we're dealing with a person who walked away from a situation, the Fool. They just walked away. Could have been an unexpected, kind of like, you got Uranus energy here, so it could have been unexpected, an unexpected departure. It could have been a ghost, could have been someone who just totally, you were not expecting the change in them. They just walked away. But Bill, you could also be dealing with an Aquarius, or someone has Aquarius prominent in their chart. Let's see what happened in the past to make the situation so. It's kind of like someone who thought, it would be easy to walk away, but then it turns out that the journey is not so simple. It's not so simple, and it's not so straightforward. Yeah. Very interesting. So there's a lot of Wands energy here. To some extent, it is a divine counterpart, the Queen of Wands for you here. So this person came in, if it was a bimbo, himbo, anyone between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, it is somebody who came in very aggressive, pursuing you, in pursuit of you, very hot for you. Behind it, we got the Chariot, so literally so 100% pursuing you, 100% into you, 100% into the situation. They were almost moving too fast. You were in that Cancer energy of protection, so we were like, well, I don't know if I want to invest my feelings into this because I don't want to end up, with with my wand in my hand, Bitbell, or, whatever you're working with. You're like, I don't want to end up like this, Bitbell. It was a past life reunion, though. Something felt very, very deep, very strong. There's a very strong connection between the two of you, and this person felt it. I think it's the kind of person who doesn't normally commit, could be a bit of a player. But when they met you, they were like, no, I need to commit to this. It's almost like something inside of them, their soul urge was telling them that you are a soul that they know, that your souls know each other, and they had this almost like a force was in them that they couldn't fight, But Bill, you know what? Before we get into your person, let me just say, Cancer, before I forget as well, welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. I love you. I see you. I appreciate you, baby. Don't worry about this, baby, because there's still drama to come, but the business isn't finished, but it's up to you what you want to do with it. And also, Cancer, just remember, you are always always to go for the best of the best. Only accept the best of the best. If the douche flute test peasant is not feeding you the figs straight from the tree like this, then it's not worth it, right? It's up to you, but Bill. Also, Cancer, if you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. Okay. So it's there is a strong soul connection here between you and this person. But at the same time, the person is problematic because they did a 180 on you. Let's see why. They were just so hot on it, and you had an intuition where you were like, well, I don't know, because it's moving too fast. Yeah, because they're emotionally unavailable, the Four of Swords. There's something, they got a lot of hang-ups, and something here. I think they felt also, Cancer, that you weren't responding to their pursuit in the way that they would have preferred. This person is actually quite sensitive on the inside. They might be fiery, or they might be a little distant. So, you know, again, that Aquarius energy or fire sign energy, someone who's just like, you know, could be a Sagittarius too, or somewhere in their chart. It is somebody who's like in hot pursuit on the outside, and then one day they just changed because they felt like you weren't responding to them the way that they wanted you to. And they've never been committed to anyone like this before. It was like their soul was trying to commit itself to you. And if it was a more established connection, it is with Cancer, it's like, if it was a more established connection, they didn't like that you weren't doing what they wanted you to do. To some extent, you had a beautiful family, beautiful home together. You could have children together as well. This person is very hot-headed, very much about themselves, and they were almost like trampling over you. And you you allowed this person to do that for a while, and then one day you were just like, no, no. It stopped being attractive. Hold on a second, the card fell down. The Four of Swords fell down. Oh my gosh. They stopped being attractive. You stopped being attracted to them. Could be like a long-term marriage, and their behavior was stopped being attractive. It could have been someone who was just like aggressing you a lot. Someone who likes to fight. Someone also who may not be above for some of you, but you know your story best, baby. Don't get triggered by these readings. I'm just a random bimbo on the internet, and this is just, you know, a random reading. So bear that in mind. But it could have been somebody who wasn't above flirting with other people just to show you, you know, to make you jealous, to get a reaction out of you, and you did not appreciate that. You were like, what are you doing? And, you know, despite the fact that they had such a happy home with you, they wanted things their way. And you, to some extent, withdrew your energy, and you got really suspicious, and it just wasn't attractive anymore. And this person felt like they were alone, you know, but they brought it on themselves here. Maybe they told you that, you know, there's something here about like sleeping in separate beds as well. Could be something like that. Eight of Wands is how they see you, boo-boo. They definitely still see you as a soulmate. They definitely still see you as someone that they would like to be with, that they would like to reach out to. They're hoping maybe you're going to reach out. If you're not talking, King of Wands. So look at all this energy. Queen, King of Wands, divine counterparts energy for sure. The King of Wands and their intentions. They do want to come in and change things. They want to take action. But I don't see them. I think there's kind of like inner conflict here. The Five of Wands, and conflict between the two of you as well, quite possibly. I think for the next 5 days, 5 hours, 5 weeks, this person is not reaching out because they're in their pride. And if they do, it's going to be to fight you. Going to be to fight you. You felt, you know, there was like a sudden change in them, but it was like, I think it was like a long time coming, but to some extent they were hiding that from you. They didn't want you to know that they were changing in this way. I mean, you felt it, and you were kind of fed up with them. And if it was a new energy, you were kind of blindsided by that, because this person's actually very sensitive on the inside. I think could also be, by the way, I'm just getting this now. It's like the end of the reading, but it could also be a situation where you were dating somebody and they wanted to, like, you know, consummate the relationship on the first date or something, and you're like, no, I don't think so, and you held out, and this person, that's when they ghosted, and you felt like, well, that was just like a total player, like they did not pass the test. But it was more like their feelings got hurt because they're a sensitive little bit-boo. Maybe they're used to hearing yes instead of no, and they didn't like the no. So just saying, in case you want to know, you know, why someone kind of changed their energy. If they come in now, it's going to be to fight. So we'll see. But in the long term, we got the Queen of Wands. So look at this. I mean, look at this. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Wands again. So, I mean, confirmation that there is something going on here on a soul level, and someone is still holding a torch for you. I think still in Leo season, this person could reach out, but then it might be a fight. So if you give it a little bit of time, this person's going to come in to have like a real conversation, and maybe, you know, shed light on some of the things that they were hiding from you, some of their behaviors, motivations, their feelings, and stuff like that. So it's up to you what you want to do with that, boo-boo, how you want to proceed. It's all about free will on this channel, my baby Cancer. But Bill, I don't know. Why is love so, I mean, we know why love is so hard, because people are douche flutes, but don't let it discourage you. Also, we have the, by the way, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So it's not all bad, but it's just, you know, a matter of what it is that you want out of life, my Bill. Let me know in the comments below, Cancer, if this is your story. Also, if you vibe with my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button because that really helps your mommy out. I'll see you next time, my babies. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.